Shakur Stevenson defeats Yoshino, and now I think he's the number one contender. You're not the mandatory unless they order the fight. But to Devin Haney's WBC belt, Haney's the undisputed champion. If this fight were to occur next,
it's interesting because I'm usually like I was like, if Shakur stay around, it'll only be for Tank, and I was thinking he's gonna move up to 140, but Bill Haney kind of put that pressure, like, yo, you gotta stick around. So if they was a matchup, who would I favor?
Yeah,
good fight, but I give the nod towards Shakur. I think Shakur a little bit higher IQ, could fight in the inside better, and he got a little bit more pop. I think Devin Haney is probably a little bit more of an athlete on the outside when it comes to footwork on the outside, and I think Devin Haney, for him to win, he would have to, is weird because Shakur just has IQ when it comes to know where he at in the ring and spacing, but Devin Haney would have to really outbox him on the outside. I don't think he could fight him in the inside. So I know it's a good fight. Definitely would love to see it. Definitely, I support and a fan of both of them. So hopefully they all mix. I want all them guys to mix, man. It's time to really bring boxing back.
We've never seen Shakur against a fighter of Devin's caliber. We've never seen Devin against a fighter of Shakur's caliber.
Yeah.
Right? We've seen, Oscar Valdez, George Kambosos. Yeah. Both of them won comfortable decisions. Dev is the much bigger man.
It's like.
Wait a minute. Dev is the much bigger man, Johnny. Yeah. Can Shakur hurt Dev?
Yeah. I can see Shakur hurting Dev, for sure.
Can Dev hurt Shakur?
He can probably make Shakur respect him. I don't see him stopping him or really buzzing him like that.
But you can see Shakur.
I can see Shakur buzzing Devin for sure, because I seen and this was one of my favorite fights against what's the guy Linares. One of my favorite Shakur fights, because Shakur was actually going to the inside.
Devin for Linares.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you said Shakur.
Oh, yeah, Devin, he fought Linares. Mm. So it's one of my favorite because he actually showed me he's willing to go inside. That's always been like my thing about Devin. Can he really fight in the inside? But he was willing to go inside. But even doing it and testing his you could say heart, he got clipped. He got caught by Linares. So I think Shakur got just as much as pop as Linares.
I don't know about that. But
you don't think? I think Shakur do. I think he's been respectable.
I don't know about that.
I used to be like, all right, he's a tagging fighter, but last couple fights he been hurt. He's been hurting his opponents.
No, I look at Shakur as a sharp puncher.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily the one shot, but he's like death from 1,000 cuts. That's what the Yoshino fight.
I agree. The sharp punches you don't see really hurt you, but he's really a sharp puncher. He got a little thump.
I mean, like when you said Devin that he has more power, I've never seen Shakur one punch somebody. I've seen Devin one punch somebody.
Who?
I forget what the kid. This is like right before he got his title shot.
He one punch somebody.
One punch somebody. I'm talking about like.
I was there. I've been to a couple Devin fights, even when he came to Philly. No. And I seen him TKO, but he TKO'd off of, being able to punch on the guy so much and able to outbox him. I know the one guy, he was flat-footed. I'm trying to think of his name. He beat him. I think he TKO'd him in the 9th round, and then he was coming up. It was probably like his 8th or 10th fight or something like that. He fought at the it was at the time called the Sugar House Casino. Now it's the Rivers. He fought on a Manny and them card, hard hitting.
Okay.
With Brandon Rosario on them. I actually brought Mikey Garcia to the city. He fought on that card, and I think he went all. I think it was like a 6 to 8 round. They were all 6 to 8 rounds. But to me, he's just a crafty boxer. He got the how can you say it? Dev got the science to the sport, but to me, he's just not really like that thumping puncher. He's gonna really outbox you. He's gonna frustrate you and stuff like that for sure. But to me, he's just not that like thumping puncher.
If you had to rate it like 55, 45, Shakur, because I know you say you favor him.
I'll do like 55, 45, 60, 40, something like that, 60, 40. Okay.